Swing, when your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Good job on that one. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. After setting your power, that swing plane meter is going to start moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button to stop the swing plane meter at the very top of that circle. That's going to give you a perfect swing plane. If you stop the swing plane meter too early, you'll push your shot, and that's going to send the ball offline in the direction your golfer is facing. If you stop the swing plane meter too late, you'll pull the shot, and that's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful. Not quite. Let's try that again. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another. That's the stuff. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slide. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations, you got the bait. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt. Oh, that was well done. The putt weight is how hard you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. well, this tutorial's always going to be here. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the first. Well struck. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for second. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Going with the 7. And here we are with the third shot. Should find the green. Wow, what a shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Boy, what could have been with that putt? Luke could have taken the lead. Not to be.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
The old hammer hands putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Going with the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This one to save par.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Nicely done.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 2 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Going with the 5-wood. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
ninth hole. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And that putt will end up short.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
This one is all over it.
Well, that's beautifully judged. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Oh, that was pure. Good look at birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. No, that's too bad. In she goes. Let's head to the next. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 16 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Currently 4 under for the round. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well played, mate. From around 120 yards here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Birdie at the last, this for another.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Putting for par. And down it goes. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
From about 130 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. Well played. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Getting ready to play their third. This one looks to be heading towards the green. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich P, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.